Hello, Pisces. This is a general love and relationship reading. I forgot to close this. Pardon me. You didn't see anything. It's not like you haven't seen my closet before if you've watched it. I decided to use my partition thingy. So you're not staring at my clothes. Anyways, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Or it can be a Pisces person who you are thinking about if they have Pisces in their chart. Let's see what's coming up for love and relationships. Oh, 11th house, friends. So something with a friendship. Friendship turned lover. A new friendship that's going to turn into a lover. I don't know. We'll see. But obviously friendship is being highlighted here. Aries, I am, and 12th house escape. So this is your house that rules Pisces, or Pisces rules the 12th house, or however you say it. So this is, and it's like escape, it's known as the house of self-undoing. And then Aries, I am. What I get with these cards is you may be a little bit lost in your friendship group, and you're identifying, with Aries, it's I am, you're identifying a little bit too much with your friendship group, that you've been losing yourself, like with the escape card. That's honestly what I get. And look, the moon, there you are, Pisces. Cancer rules the moon in real life, but in the tarot, it's Pisces. 3 of Pentacles, so teamwork and collaboration. So it could be work. Or it could just mean, like I said, in your physical vicinity, your group of friends. I get they're not the best influence on you. Like, that's kind of with the escape card. It's like you've kind of lost yourself. And threes, 2 threes in a row. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Maybe you guys are drinking too much. But it's coming together, celebrating. That's not a bad thing, but it's just like what, and this can be about like co-creation. It's like what you guys are co-creating. Well, I mean, we'll see. But again, like you're co-creating something with your friends, whether it's work or just like the dynamic and the relationship and the energy. And the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups on the bottom. I'm going to take that. And the 7 of Swords under that. I feel like I need that. And the moon. Okay. Okay. So this is you, Pisces, King of Cups. So you being in your, I feel like it's you being open, but you're being influenced. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And then underneath it was the 7 of Swords, which is about deception. I feel like, and again, there's a lot of cups. And I know that's like water and Pisces, but I'm also getting drinking, like possibly like alcohol, like drinking a little bit too much. And the Ace of Cups is self-love or filling your own cup. And I get the 7 of Swords is about deception, not saying your friends are deceiving you, but I feel like you are deceiving yourself about what is actually good for you. That's, I'm just going to leave it at that. And that's what I feel. The moon is cycles and phases. But it's also, I mean, we just had the full moon too. So it's about intuition. It's also our shadow energy. I get it's shadow stuff. It's a shadow you may be becoming aware of, but you're not, or you like, well, if you're watching this, you're becoming aware of it. So the star is Aquarius energy, but right after the moon, it could mean the full moon in Aquarius that we just had, which is still potent. The energy is still there. So it could represent that. And you feeling, well, we have some, like we have the 6 of Wands feeling victorious. Public recognition, but it's like feeling accomplished in something. And then we have the 4 of Cups, which is about feeling discontent. I feel like it's opposing energies. It's like, I feel like this is the expectation, or it's like you feel this like 1 second and then you're like, I actually don't like that. Like, it's almost like you have this like sudden realization to where I also get this as a little bit of ego. Because this card can represent, it's like, it's a little bit vain and egoic. So I get you've just been kind of in your ego, or like that. And that's maybe what you've like, what comes out when you're with this friend group, or this friend, whether it's one or more. And then all of a sudden something happens. And I feel like you were just like, I don't like this. That's too many. So, well, I think what the thing that happens is the full moon in Aquarius energy. So whether it happened already, like over the weekend, yeah, Friday, Saturday, which was yesterday, today's Sunday, Or it will be happening, like the energy is going to be bringing you to this place of, ooh, this actually I don't think is what I want for my life. The High Priestess. This is your intuition or your higher self talking to you. But it's really, I feel like you spending time with your intuition. The Six of Pentacles, balance, reciprocity, equal energy exchange. Start feeling like, I don't think that this is actually an equal friendship. And the Queen of Wands. So it could be with a woman, or this is somebody that you, sorry, I have something in my eyeball. Or this is a love interest, or this is you tapping into, oh my God, I'm sorry. I have like, oh my God, a hair or an eyelash in there somewhere. I can feel it. But I'm on a roll here. I don't want to stop. Like, this is you tapping into your creative energy, realizing, okay, I can actually create a change here and creating what I want rather than just, okay. Rather than just, sorry, just use that as my mirror. Rather than just thinking that you have to go along with whatever everyone else wants. Does that make sense? Tell me, does it? The Four of Wands. This is celebration. It's coming together. It could be about union, marriage. It's also home. Stability. And the Three of Swords. Ooh. Heartbreak. Healing from heartbreak. So maybe this is with a person. Maybe you've been avoiding feeling the pain of a breakup through, and maybe it was you were married or you lived together or something to that effect, and you have been avoiding it by going out and drinking and partying with your friends or being with the friends groups that, whoa, good Lord. With a friend group that isn't good for you, like I said. So we have the King of Pentacles that came out, which is someone who's grounded and stable, and he's, wealthy and in charge of his life. He's just very sure of himself. Or you could be the Queen of Wands too. And, well, I already said that. So it's you grieving a past from maybe a King of Pentacles energy, or that was you if you're a masculine, when you were with that person in that relationship. It doesn't have to be marriage, but it could be just like a committed relationship. Maybe you guys lived together or something. And you haven't allowed yourself to fully grieve it. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is needing to make a decision. Being in a stalemate. So maybe you're still holding on to them energetically, or maybe they're still around you somehow. But needing to make a decision about something. The Ace of Swords, getting clarity on it. So a choice is made. You do make a choice. What is the choice? The Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries energy. And it's funny, we have Aries that came out twice now, because the first word was Aries. Is like, who are you? And it says I am, but he's the god of war. And he knows who he is. He's very sure of himself. Like I said, I already said that with the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're embracing different aspects of you who are more sure of yourself. And like, especially if you're getting clarity, and this is like clarity and truth for you and only you, and what's your truth and what's your clarity, is like you're feeling very sure of yourself in terms of the direction you're going and who you are and what you want. But first, I think you needed to grieve and get very clear on what wasn't in alignment with that. Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance and having everything in the physical world that you want. So house, career, money, family, partner, kids, car, dog. It's you getting very clear on what you want and what you don't want. And allowing yourself, another 10. So as you do that, you also, like, that's literally what I just said. Getting clear on what it is, ultimately what you want out of life, which would be the Ten of Pentacles, and then what you don't want, which is the Ten of Swords. So whatever you don't want to ever come back, like things you're like, I never want to experience this again. I never want to have this type of relationship. I never want to live here, whatever it is. and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Maybe it's a different type of person that you want to be with. You know, could be one of those signs. Or it's just, again, you getting clarity and seeing truthfully how to get what you want. The Chariot, so moving towards that thing that you want, whatever it is, whatever your hopes and dreams are. It's movement forward. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, so it's a brand new beginning and offer and opportunity in the physical world. It's an abundant opportunity. Could be you offering it to somebody, or it could be you getting that offer from somebody. Seven of Cups is fantasy, illusion. I mean, I get more so it's having a lot of options or just seeing what your options are. It's like, I know that I can choose whatever I choose. Like, I know that, like, you're looking at your options saying whatever I choose, I know is going to bring me happiness. I know that's not really what that card means, but that's kind of what I get. Slow and steady moves the race. They're telling me I should just stop pulling cards because it's almost like done. Okay, so 2 knights. Kind of 2 opposing energies. Interesting. I feel like you're confused. See, okay, so that's actually what this... I think you get confused. So, like, at first you're like, okay, I know what I want. But then you get kind of caught up in some fantasy and not in real life. You're not in the real world. You're in your head and fantasy. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to move very slow and methodical. And then all of a sudden it's fast and impulsive. These are very 2 different energies. And so I feel like you're confused. But it could just mean like an old aspect of you. I don't know though. You just seem like you're confused. You don't know what you want. You thought you did. 10 of Wands. You're carrying burdens of what other people are going to think. You're caring too much about what other people think. And you need to stop that and put the burdens down. It's a burden to, because like, it's like naturally you want to do one thing and then but then naturally you want to do that. But it's like, you got to see where you're coming from. Like, is your communication coming from you authentically, or it's because you're, you feel like you have to, right? Is what you're choosing because it's what you authentically want, or it's because you feel like you have to? Remember that you are the magician. Like, you can literally create whatever it is you want. And also remember that you are creating whatever is happening in your world. So if you don't like what's happening and you're getting like confusing, conflicting things from people on the outside, you know, and especially if you're dealing with people who like are not good for you and not that great of an influence, then you got to realize that you're allowing that and you have some part in that creating that. The Knight of Wands. So more night action. This is like fast burning, like something that burns out quickly. I think you're learning how to sustain your power is really what I get there with those 2 cards. The Magician and then the Knight of Wands. This is going to be the last card. And the 2 of Wands. So this is you're learning how to hone in on your creative energy, to not let it burn out and to sustain it in order for you to make decisions. So this would be about choosing, weighing up your options and choosing. And we had the 2 of Swords that came out. So which is also about choice. Instead of choosing from your head, you're learning how to choose from your life force, your creative energy, what you truly desire rather than what your head is telling you. And I think that's why you get confused, because your head starts to chime in, which are really just replaying old stories and beliefs from other people. And it's not necessarily what you actually want, but you're so used to listening to your head that you do that at first, and then you get confused, and then you stop yourself and you're like, slow down, right? And so it's like that back and forth energy. Man, if you're trying to date somebody or talk to somebody in that energy, good luck, because that's fucking confusing. Okay. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So yeah, I mean, just like literally the Magician was one of your last cards, and then you have magic manifesting. And so it's remembering to tap into your magic, remembering that you are magical. You have life force, creative energy at your fingertips, and you're just learning how to hone it. And that's really exciting. So if you'd like your own reading with me, you can go to my website that's linked below, empoweringauthenticity.com, or follow me on Instagram and message me there at empoweringauthenticity. Okay, bye.